best and most interesting part about this program for me is the name. The name is a double entendre in ways because it has two meanings. One meaning is that we study entrepreneurism, we study how to build brands, how to create businesses, and how to work with business owners. In the other sense, you get to be an entrepreneur of your own education. You can use your resourcefulness, your creativity, and your motivation to build your own curriculum.
The best part about the Entrepreneurial Studies program is that you learn by doing. This is not your typical program where you sit and get lectured at and get quizzed at the end of the week.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Rodriguez. I'm a junior in the Entrepreneurial Studies program, and my focus is brand anthropology and creative direction. I chose to come to the Entrepreneurial Studies program at MCAD because I knew I always wanted a career in the creative industry, but I also knew I didn't want to just do art. Like, I didn't want to just make a cool poster or a short film idea, like a one-off. I knew I wanted something bigger. And so I actually grew up watching Steve Jobs' presentations from Apple, and I knew it was that kind of big universal idea or thing that could change the lives of everyone. It's super horizontal. Like, you learn creative direction, you learn color marketing, you learn how to sell yourself and the work and present publicly.
Growing up, I always knew I wanted to pursue art while my parents wanted me to pursue business. But when I came across the Entrepreneurial Studies program, I realized very quickly that I would get the best of both worlds, business and art.
The best part about the Entrepreneurial Studies program is that you get to work in teams. You get to work with a client right away when you get here. You get to work with the client then throughout your entire career at MCAD, which is really helpful because in the real world you work with clients every day. So it really helped me to stay on track, and then also helped me to get a job after school.
Developing my own creative process, my own way of learning and how I get something done is really beneficial. That's something that I can take into the real world and into my client projects. Now knowing how I work, I can be more successful in the work that I do.
I think it's really cool that we have to do 4 internships before we graduate. It's a lot of work, but when we come out of the program, we'll graduate with a nice degree and really robust resumes. So it's easy to feel confident.
I started at Studio 23 as an apparel design intern, and I expanded to become an entrepreneurial studies intern. There, I do fashion merchandising and I do gallery coordination. So I get to decide where certain brands go throughout the store, how we organize different artist exhibitions, and also I get to plan several different artist exhibitions. This internship has taught me a lot.
I started coming to New York City when I was 14 and I fell in love. I knew that I had to move here at some point, and I was so fortunate to get to do it right away. One of the companies I was passionate about brought me to New York. I worked at Mother as what they call a Mother, where you're a project manager and account manager, both which I studied at MCAD. Through interning there, I networked and I got my job here at Pfluger Design. My job brings me all around the city for events, whether it's Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, sometimes even New Jersey or Connecticut. I move around all the time, and it's so easy and accessible. I love riding the subway. I love going around the city and seeing where I live now. Every day is a new experience.
I interned at Knock Inc. in the spring of 2012, and then I stayed on through the summer and the fall, and it eventually ended up in a full-time job.
I interned at Anthropology. I worked under the visual coordinator and basically made all the art for the store.
The biggest project that I had in this program was working with BI Worldwide. An amazing experience that prepared me for just about a job anywhere.
One piece of advice I'd give someone who's looking at the Entrepreneurial Studies program is just do it.
Get lost in opportunities and just figure it out as you go.
Don't be afraid to chase whatever you're passionate about.
Find what you love and just keep going for it. Just keep building it into your work, doing whatever that thing is and making sure that you're loving it, because there is a career in it somewhere and you'll find it.